Yep, there it is. We are live right now. Let me see. Yep.
Perfect.
That's a lot better than not being alive.
Oh, yeah? So, yeah, normally I use several different mics, but I'm using just one this time. So, somebody told me that the mics level off. So, I'm going to say, let's just try this and see where it goes.
Okay.
Oh, so now, this is the Montavious podcast show with my co-host, Shawna. I just wave around. And now, special guest is Gary Cargal. Cargal or Cargal?
I'll answer that. It's Cargal.
Cargal.
Yeah,
but it's G-A-L.
It's
Cargal.
It's a Scottish name.
A Scottish name.
That when my ancestors got married,
yeah,
you see a lot of the preachers back then is the ones that responsible for that. See?
Yeah.
So this preacher, he didn't know how to spell Cargill in Scotland. It's C-A-R-G-I-L-L. And when they got over there, it being South Carolina and all, he customized that thing so it fit into the South and put G-A-L. And you know what? Every one that has my last name goes back to that place. So yeah. I think it turned out to be a good thing because that way I know who my cousins are. Which is important growing up in Alabama.
You know,
right.
You know who not to have sex with. Why are you hesitating? I don't know.
I don't either. Because I mean, in one way, I'm proud that I didn't cross that barrier. And another, I'm kind of
there's some hot cousins out there.
Well, I'm kind of ashamed that I didn't. You know? I mean, hell, there ain't no point in missing out on a good time, you know. But why is it you reckon we have to deal with that? Because, okay, I've seen it happen down there, but
yeah, one
time, one instance is all I know of.
So, what brought you to Nashville today? Weren't you on tour?
My pickup truck. See Nashville today in your Chevrolet, you know.
You got a jingle about it and everything.
No, I'm on tour with Darren Knight.
There you go.
Southern Mama.
Yeah.
And
y'all are hitting some big spots, though. I love that.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been crazy, though.
Go ahead.
Get your life together.
I know it.
Well, our first, I don't know, I think we've been out 8.5 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we used to do a little show down in Anniston, Alabama.
Yeah.
He did this Southern Mama video, and
that was it.
People's been lining up to see him.
That was it.
People's been lining up to see him ever since.
I started following him when I lived in Alabama, and I've been gone from Bama for 6 years. So it was probably right at the very beginning, and then added you because I saw that you guys were on tour in Squirrel. Added her too because I was like, oh, these are like local people that in the area.
We're local people.
Yeah.
You know, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, at the time it was more local for me at that time.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny how now the algorithm's been cut back.
Yeah.
You know, it's not because used to when you followed somebody on, you know, oh man, everything you post you'd get.
Yeah.
But now,
yeah, TikTok has changed their ways or something because I used to follow a certain amount of people, and now all of a sudden I stopped seeing them. I'm like, okay. So then I go to their page and I'll see all their videos again.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
well,
yeah, they're trying to give, I guess, new people a time to shine. I don't know.
Well, and I think more people are using it at this point too.
I don't know.
Yeah, nobody really knows.
Right. It's like the cloud. Nobody really fucking knows anything about it. They just know that it's a thing.
That's all above my pay grade. You know, I don't get, look, I follow this person. I want to see their stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I had a message today. I posted a picture from the beautiful Pope Theater over there.
Yeah.
And it is, but hey, it's not, You have to walk up 2 flights of stairs to go to the stage.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the Opera House in Lexington last night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was trying to say University of Kentucky, but that ain't where we were. And you know, then I had to walk down 2 flights of stairs. Then come off the stage, back up 2.
Yeah.
Just to go up to the green room to my whiskey bottle.
That's a lot of steps just for a whiskey bottle.
Well, I mean,
they wouldn't let you bring it with you?
You got to go back up there. You know, I mean, I don't know. I'll bet you we've done literally hundreds of shows.
Right.
It ain't like I hadn't ever seen. Now, sometimes and last night I went out and came in the back and found me an empty seat in the back and took my hat off so nobody recognized me.
Right.
I ain't trying to take away from them, you know. Hold my head down so they can't see my big old neck. But just to kind of take in and watch the art happen, you know, because there's more to it than just words.
Yeah, I'm huge on that. If I see somebody performing, I want to go and see them perform. I see people talking and going to I get drinks and stuff, but still, I go to enjoy the show.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I'm kind of, if I'm trying to watch a show and somebody's, you know, hey, you know, you kind of want to smack it, hey,
pay attention,
you know, especially at Darren's show, you can get away with imitating your mama.
Yeah,
right.
You know, I'm gonna give you one more time. I think
he is so good at that. It's hilarious.
Oh man,
I've always wondered like how he ended up channeling that. Was it just a weird bit that he just did and it just stuck, or was it something that he actually cultivated?
Well, you got to look at it. Some people are good imitators, which I am not, but he just watches his mama, I guess, on a regular basis. And all of a sudden, now he's doing it.
I know his mom.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah, it was for a while.
Is it a true depiction of who she is?
It was for a while that you would see him imitate her, but I'm like, I want to see who she is.
But it ain't just his mom he's doing.
But yeah,
no, that's every Southern. No, that is every Southern mama.
I ain't really picking on Darren's mama. I'm just having a little fun.
See if we can get canceled. How quick can we get canceled?
But all our moms. Now my mama.
Yeah.
No, them other ones is amateurs. Mom, I want to go play. Mom, I'm gonna with Charlie. We're gonna go play putt.
Yeah.
You ain't going no damn where. Get your ass in here. I'll putt your damn putt. And it didn't matter. Sometimes she'd say, you know, I want to fill up your water glass. She'd say, I'm gonna fill up your damn water glass, and it would sound like she was saying,
yeah.
I guess that's where my tendency to get a little on the naughty side sometimes comes from hearing my mama say stuff like that and going, yeah, but that ain't what that means. That ain't what that.
Yes, indeed.
My mama's favorite saying wasn't, I mean, she'd beat your ass if you needed it.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Oh, yeah.
But she also wanted to love you more. I mean, and you know, you could feel it. But, dude, tell the damn truth. You know, if you'll just tell the truth, you won't be in the... And so I pretty much started, you know, just doing that. And it was... I mean, it worked out for me. It got me through my adolescence. And just saying, you know, yeah. There's that one time... I kind of wish... I don't know. I couldn't have been more than 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And we had a space heater, because everybody did, you know, propane gas outside and propane accessories, that sort of thing. You know. I love Hank Hill. I'm over there. Anyway, so the heater was on in the house. And I had to pee, so I thought, well, this, you know, I've seen people pee on fire on...
Oh, yeah, a bonfire.
I didn't realize you couldn't do that.
I didn't.
In the house. I mean, you know, I know the house really stank from that, and And I kind of got my ass beat for that one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That might do it.
And how long you been doing comedy? A long time veteran?
I've been on tour with Darren for 8.5 years.
Yeah.
We did I probably did a year before that.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
It's so crazy how some people can jump into it and they're like, all of a sudden they're on tour.
I'm just lucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people
but-
get lucky like that.
Well, not only that, look, I'm a truck driver.
Yeah.
I love driving. I love going in. I love seeing America. I'm out here. I listen to the music and it's kind of my own world. I just kind of look at it through a windshield, you know?
Yeah.
And I love that. And I can eat. Listen, I don't want to get myself in trouble. But I love tacos more than I love turnip greens. Okay?
Oh, yeah, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
I mean, I understand this ain't easy for a Southern boy to admit.
Yeah.
Well, I love tacos. I went to California back with my parents, my mama and my sister, 26 times.
Yeah.
Before I ever got in a truck.
Yeah.
Well, I knew I didn't need a map.
Yeah.
Right.
And I knew where the restaurants were. But it's always, man, it was so devastating that I know half a mile down that road
Yeah.
is the best taco joint in Texas. But I can't get my damn truck in there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I ain't gonna just park it on the side of the damn road and walk. So, and that's what I hated about trucking.
Yeah.
If we had like it now, you got Ubers when I park at the truck stop, take an Uber there. Oh,
yeah.
how great would that be?
Right.
You know, but yeah, that's me. So that when I got hit by a truck.
Really?
I'm dropping a trailer and changing a trailer in Birmingham, and a trainee or dock worker that they throw the keys to hit me, and it tore my back up pretty good.
Okay.
At this same time, I was a referee in Alabama for high school football at 40 years. I'm just giving this to you so you'll understand the whole story.
Yeah.
40 years, I let people call me a fat son of a bitch in every wide spot in the state of Alabama. Okay?
And blind. And you're always blind. As a referee, you're always blind.
Look, that was just fortune telling. I don't, God. We gotta stop calling it conspiracy theories and just call it like what it is.
Yeah.
It's a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to cut this off.
I got you. Go ahead.
And I'm so proud that I got some people that want to get in touch with me. Because you know what's worse than that?
When
It's
you
sitting in that
phone?
damn truck by yourself for 2 days and you ain't talking to man. Yeah, I go in the bathroom to truck stop and be friendly to folks. That sometimes that come off wrong. You
There
know?
you go. Yeah. Especially in the TA shower.
Yeah. Well, I had a rule about them showers. If I wasn't dirtier than that shower, I wasn't gonna go in there. If that shower's cleaner than I am, there you go. I mean,
yeah, I hear you.
So
that's funny.
All right. Anyway, that kid, I get hit. I football game Friday night, but that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm out. We went on there. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, well, I ought to check it. Maybe they're.
Are we syncing up? Is that what's
somebody wants
happening?
me.
Is it like
Yours gonna be next.
are you guys having your period? You guys syncing up? Is that what's happening right now?
No, we may be getting alerts that the invasion started.
Oh God! You know what? Then let's go get a drink. How's that sound?
No.
On that note, I'd be having a cocktail,
That's hilarious.
and I'm not paying rent. Fuck them.
All right, you got the hit.
All right.
Get back to this story.
So I gotta go learn how to walk again, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
is that chair okay? You want some more pillows?
I'm just trying to tell you the story in the way that don't make you cry.
Okay.
That's the first time I had learned how to walk again.
Yeah.
All right.
The first time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I get that done, and I get back on that football field, and now I can't. Now I'm the old white hat man in the middle. You know?
Yeah.
All right. I go in there. I'm doing a spring game in Pale City, Alabama, and I had an abdominal aortal aneurysm rupture.
What? On the field?
Yeah. And I'm flopping around over on the 40-yard line like a carp out of water. And I'm sure it's my back.
Yeah.
Because I can't move my legs.
Yeah.
So that's the only time in the 9 years that I played and the 40 that I refereed that I've ever been helped off the field.
Wow.
They put me in an ambulance. Now they're going to take me to Pale City General. It's a block building, like concrete blocks, 1 story. Look, I heard the food wasn't no good, okay?
Yeah.
So I told the ambulance driver, because I'm thinking this is my back anyway, and if it's causing me to where I can't stand up,
you need your tacos.
Then I'm gonna have to go to Birmingham.
Yeah.
I told him just go ahead and take me to the Birmingham, which hospital that the doctor I want to go to worked at. Anyway, okay. Because they got to take you, by the way. You got to do that.
Oh, yeah. That? Once you get in, they got to take you.
I mean, they can't just take you over at Pale City General and say, hell no, this is where we bring you. You know. All right. Well, I get over there. They tell me I had 4 more minutes to live to sign these papers.
What?
Yeah, and I mean, I ain't never signed titty as fast as I did them things, you know. And when I come out, I didn't realize I had that because I thought it was just my back. There's a doctor at the end of the bed with a spit cup. And I'm in Birmingham. Did I mention that?
Spit cup.
And I love this son of a bitch, by the way.
Sterile environment.
No, we ain't in surgery no more.
Okay.
He's already saved my life. This is just when I woke up.
Yeah.
And he's got that spit cup and he said, no, we don't know much about the recovery process of this. And you're the first son of a bitch we ever had to live. But I'm glad to have you.
Oh, shit.
And I love him, and I promise you. So, when I go out.
How long ago was this?
12 years ago.
Yeah?
I got that with me.
And what is that?
Well, that's a nicotine, just in case.
Oh, nicotine.
Just in case the doc needs it, you know what I'm saying?
That was a life alert button. You click it and you like,
No,
it shows
look,
up at your door.
Here, all right. So it's
Are
not,
they like the little pouches?
Yeah.
It's
not tobacco at all.
Ooh.
It's just nicotine.
That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to spit. Works great for smokers
Gotcha.
on an airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, just between cheek and gum. There you go. You just fit it. You just fit in.
Was
like
that a story just to bring that out?
Maybe.
No, the whole story
No,
was this.
I'm kidding.
So while I was laying there with a
That is THC.
With a
Don't
gar-
let him lie to you.
with a garden hose run up my ding dong, and
Garden hose.
you know I got drips coming in everywhere. And, I mean, there's a hose run everywhere but the back door. And,
Yeah.
And I think if they'd had me rolled over at the right time, I'd have got that. And so me and God had to start having a little talk, you know.
Yeah.
And then, well, you could have took me back.
No. Now what do you want me to do?
And I said, there's a few things that I wanted to do that I didn't get done, and one of them was I wanted to be a stand-up comedian.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the reason I told that whole story.
And here you are.
Gets better.
Uh-oh.
So, I don't think nothing about I get ready for football season. I get to where I'm
walking in.
Yeah. Oh, I'm already walking.
Yeah.
I'm out of the wheelchair. I mean, I had to go through. I did have to go through rehab again.
Yeah.
But my buddy did bring me them ribs to the hospital.
Yeah.
In the rehab. So that was worth going to Birmingham for right there. But when I get there, we get this whole thing, and our referee meeting are on Thursday night. I was a Delta Chi in my fraternity, and my son served as the president.
Yeah.
Party's over. Referee meeting's over.
Yeah.
Me and him and a kid named Derek Stroop is standing out there, and I'm just telling old fraternity stories. We're just having fun. We're just having a few drinks and having fun. And this kid, Derek Stroop, says, "Dude, man, that's funny." I said, "I do a little comedy show up here at Brothers once a month." He said, "And I got nobody to." He said, "Would you come open for me?"
Huh.
And it never occurred to me that I didn't have anything prepared. And I said, "You damn right. Just tell me what day and what time I'll be there." Okay. Now, have you ever heard Derek Stroop?
That Stroop sounds familiar. I can't remember if it was Derek or...
He's been on tour this whole year.
Yeah.
We did a lot of comedy together after that.
Okay.
He left. When he left, I took over an old gig we had at Anniston.
Yeah.
Darren Knight started with me there.
Okay.
So, but Derek Stroop goes on to Denver, and he headlines, but he's featured for John Chris.
Okay, I know who that is.
Bert
Christian, yeah, I know who that is. I
yeah.
follow him all the time.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah.
It goes from my son's tailgate. Fast forward 8 years or 9. I'm opening for Darren in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He's featuring for Larry the Cable Guy 3 blocks down.
Oh, wow.
And I said, "Dude, we got to go to the Waffle House."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
after a show, do y'all end up at the Waffle House?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
And some of the best stories happen at Waffle House. We sit there and tell stories and hee haw back and forth with each other, and there you go.
there ain't nothing better, is it?
Yeah.
Really? Because Waffle House ain't never great.
Right.
But
At
you
that
know
moment
what?
it is.
I'm just saying, you don't ride down the road and say, "Oh my God, I'm
Craving
Waffle House," or "Oh my God, I want to go to Waffle House so bad." But I ain't never had it where it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It's always good. You know, last night we did. So anyway, his mama come to town and I had some other stuff, so we didn't get together. But he's gonna be in my son's wedding next week.
Oh,
so,
there you go. There you go.
Yeah, and I think but isn't that a great little story?
Oh yeah.
That is pretty awesome. That is very full circle.
About how the worst tragedies in life turn into what, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
What do you want, boy? You know?
Yeah. You gotta turn a tragedy into a good story. Good story turns into good comedy. You gotta laugh at yourself.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't have any problem getting people to laugh at me. And my wife, I can't tell you how many times that she's told me that wasn't funny. She says that to me a lot. She's a kindergarten teacher.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She has some good stories, I bet.
She has a master's degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. In teaching people that's not exactly on her intellectual level.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
how to navigate. Yeah, that's worked out real well for me.
That's awesome.
I bet that's awesome. A lot of material. Like I could imagine the stories that she comes home to tell.
Well, I mean, are you prodding me to tell?
I'm in only because like I've raised my own children and they're fucking hilarious. So I can only imagine when you get 30 of them together.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's hours of entertainment.
All right. I grew up right on the redneck hillbilly border.
Yeah.
Right there, just north of Talladega.
Talladega.
Alabama,
Dega,
which
baby.
is the south side of the Appalachians.
Yeah.
It's top of redneck country.
Top. I love it.
And so all this seemed normal to me.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of. Let me tell you what, Talladega is not only got the world's fastest racetrack, by the way. Do you know that?
Yeah.
It's the home of the Let's Go Brandon movement.
Really?
It was.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yes, it was.
The stands are clearly saying, bleep me out. But they're clearly saying Joe Biden.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Clearly. Whoever's in this little reporter's ear said, okay, just act like they're saying, let's go Brandon. You know? And that's where it all started. Right there at Talladega, Alabama.
That's hilarious.
That's why I've said for years, it's the cultural center of the universe.
Yeah. Interesting. Good way to look at it.
It's amazing the people that has been in and out of that racetrack.
Yeah.
That's true. Actually, I've never been to Dega, even though I lived in Alabama for 100,000 years.
I actually got to watch a race with Waylon Jennings back when he owned a car.
No kidding.
Yeah, his bodyguard invited me over, and anyway, I don't think he probably got in trouble for bringing my country ass over. And Waylon stayed down there with his producer playing cards the whole time. But I love he had a drummer that was with the Crickets and him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that guy was so hilarious. He was great. And he had these cowboy boots that came up to his knees almost. I mean, it's still the tallest pair of cowboy boots I've ever seen on a man. I've seen some ladies downtown Nashville.
Right.
You know, but yeah, at Talladega, it pissed me off because Waylon was back in Nashville before I got out of the track, but you know.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, amazing things come out of there. Where was I? I'm so sorry.
I don't know. I got let's go,
right.
Brandon.
What?
Dega.
Well, I was telling you the story, and then when I was telling you where I grew up, it was right there in Talladega.
Kindergarten. We were talking about kindergarten stories.
All right. So now we know about Talladega. We know about Talladega.
Yeah.
Yay! Right. And that may be why I enjoy boobs so much.
There you go.
Yeah, that's my two favorite things in the world.
Boobs and Talladega.
No, boobies and doobies. Yeah, I'm going to trademark that. So
there you go.
Right.
Boobies and doobies.
Yeah.
I know, but so this little boy comes up to my wife's desk and says, Miss Targles. I know it's a simple name, but people make it hard, you know.
Yeah.
Miss Targles. And Kimmy's like, right, and she looked up and says, well, I'm like, what? Billy, or you know.
Yeah.
And he says, Emily showed me her boobies. And Kimmy's like, what? And she looks back at her, and there's little Emily, you know. And he said, yeah. I said, I thought they'd be bigger. Oh my God! And see, if I was
Funny, I bet Emily was going to say the same thing.
if I was his teacher, I couldn't have resisted saying, "Trust me."
Yeah, they will get.
Trust me, Billy. They will be.
At one point, they will be.
Anyway, so she comes and she's bless her heart, and she's trying to talk to me and tell me about it, and she said, Gary, where in the hell does a 5-year-old, 6-year-old girl learn to show her boobies? I said, Kimmy, I bet she went to the race last weekend with her mama.
Oh my goodness! I used to being from Chicago, the Jerry Springer show was shot in Chicago.
Jerry.
So at the end of the show, they flash. Of course, on TV, you see maybe a minute or two of that. But when you're there live in the audience, man, that goes on for 30, 40 minutes.
God,
So I'm like,
I never
look,
know.
everybody in the audience is like flashing. They always trying to get that 2 minutes of time on TV.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
Are we just nuts as people? I mean, look, no. Why is it? Let's us three go to the beach. Okay? You know what? Me and you ain't got nothing to do with skin tone.
Yeah.
Me and you, we take our shirts off.
Yeah.
Don't make a damn if we got saggy ones. You can't.
Right.
Now look, I'm not saying
Hell,
that.
I can't even feed a baby in public without people losing their fucking minds.
I ain't saying. Look, if you want to keep your shirt on, by all means. I mean, no. When you say this, like the lots of women think, "Oh my God, he won't." Well, yeah, that'd be a perfect world, but it ain't. I get it. I don't want to see none. Nobody don't want to show me. Ever.
Right.
I ain't never seen one, and I said, "Boy, I hate you." Put that. Not one time.
Right.
Not one time have I ever been disrespectful to women. Now that's why I had the pink shoes on this weekend.
Save the boobies.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And all of a sudden, I said something last year on my pie. I make these little memes all the time. You know, hell, I'm aware of them every day.
Yeah.
Not a day goes by that I'm not aware of them.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. That's bad, but yet you get a whole month
Yeah.
in October. Well, you know, Pride Month.
Yeah.
Guess what? My kids are straight. I'm probably gonna have a granddad. I'm probably gonna be a granddaddy.
Yeah.
I'm really proud. Now I don't give a damn that my buddies they want to go over and two dudes hold hands, and you know what? I ain't got a damn bit of problem with what they want to do. Every one of us as human beings have different temptations. I'm sure of it.
Yep.
That ain't mine, but I understand that it's theirs.
Right.
I also believe in freedom. I believe it. You want to grow pot in your backyard and you think it's the devil's lettuce? You know what? You ought not grow it, but you go right ahead.
Right.
Now, if you go over and plant pot in his tomatoes,
Then there's a problem.
well, you're going to get a spanking, you know?
There's some good tomatoes right there.
Right.
You know,
Put those crossbreeds, see how those come out.
I don't know why that's so hard for our government to understand.
Yeah.
Because they ain't nothing I said right there that either one of y'all got no qualms with.
Nobody cares.
You know what?
It's all about
It's because-
it's taxing whatever they want to.
Right.
They want to find a way to tax something.
There's got to be somewhere to get money out of it.
Yep.
Oh, man. All right. You see these things on TV? They ain't nobody. My brother-in-law lost his foot in Korea. My Uncle Raymond walked to the damn tree, the 101st Airborne at Bastogne.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't like my family ain't done stuff. Now, I
Right.
didn't, because you know why? Because they'd already sent all my older brothers and stuff, buddies, to damn Vietnam and got them killed over nothing.
Right.
So when it come up, guess what? I wasn't really into going over there, and you know.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry. Now, I'd grown up wanting to be a soldier. I sat around listening to a man get drunk and sing German songs because his wife wouldn't let him bring beer in the house. You know what? I wouldn't have married her.
Yeah.
That shit would have been solved.
Yeah.
Right.
Beer over marriage. I get it.
No, I mean, he's trying to do the right thing, but if he wants to, and he's got, obviously, got PT. Look, he was with Patton.
Yeah.
That was a 3-day march and 100 miles, and when they got there, they ain't no telling how many people died in the damn Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah.
Right.
He got a Bronze Star and a Silver Star. You know what? He done something right. But he needed that outlet.
Yeah.
Well, marijuana does that.
Yeah.
But oh my God, that's the devil's lettuce, and it's this and that and other. So his next refuge was alcohol.
Okay.
Which is completely legal. It
Well,
gives
it
you way
was,
more
and
health
then-
problems.
But you know the state trooper got to where he'd drive him to our house when he found him over on the road but see, that was a damn good law enforcement officer that wasn't out to hurt nobody,
Right.
wasn't out to make his career off somebody else.
Right.
That's a good cop right there.
Yeah.
Right.
And God bless them, we need more of them.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
We need more of them. And see, it ain't.
Take a breath.
You
Breathe.
see George Floyd's deal where
Oh,
it come
yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What's that?
Cop didn't kill him after all.
No. What?
You didn't see the. No, don't trust me. I want you to look it up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was like he had fentanyl in his system.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it came out last week. I ain't trying to start no shit. I'm telling you.
Of course, nobody sees
Yeah,
that on
nobody-
social
yeah,
media. Of
nobody-
course, you don't
that-
see that
They
anywhere.
ain't said that on CNN. have
Of
they?
course not.
I could be wrong. Maybe I did. I
haven't
ain't
looked
wa-
at
I
it.
ain't
No, but
watched
now
it
I'm
in a
gonna go
while.
look it up and be like, oh,
Yeah.
imagine that.
The coroner's report was finally released last week.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to sit around, really? We're going to sit around and watch this and think the government ain't trying to.
Fuck all
So,
of us. Oh yeah.
Well, y'all go ahead.
And I've been saying that for a long time. As long as we're all fighting each other, we're not fighting them.
And
and
as
that's
long
what
as they
they
keep
want.
us in separate boxes,
Yes.
then they can agitate
Yes.
this box versus this box.
Yes.
And that's what we need to we need
Yeah.
to all get in one box.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the ballot box.
It
It just came to me. I love that.
I love
That
it.
was perfect. That was great timing. Good job.
Thank
That
you.
is awesome.
Well,
What's some up and coming shows you got going on? Y'all still on tour? Or?
yeah, I'll start. Well, look, we ain't got to work that much. Understand? Before I started doing this, I played golf every day.
Oh yeah.
Every day. I was what you call retired because
Yeah.
from the truck hitting me and all that, I was disabled.
Yeah.
Which puts you where when you make money doing comedy, guess how much of it to government taxes?
How much?
All of it.
50%.
50%.
They want 50% of everything you make.
Oh my god.
And I've had to put up with that. Now I finally made it where I'm out of that bracket.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you, it ain't right. Now, when I sit down and watch the news, that I got to look up there and I got to see that there's some poor kid somewhere that got hurt in a war that they need me to send $19.95 a month to
Yeah.
Right.
because of the damn taxes that I'm paying.
Yeah.
Ain't enough to take care of that kid.
Exactly.
I ain't saying don't take care of that kid.
Yeah.
I'm just saying quit paying your buddies and damn handing money under the table. Let's fix the corruption, and then we'll fix the homeless up here.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Because half of them bastards up there is scammers.
Oh yeah.
The other half ain't is trying to learn how to be a scammer. So apparently, I mean that's hard facts, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
And them folks that's trying to get me to send $19.95 a month, I ain't never heard good things about them.
Right.
And I hope I'm wrong, and I'm just hate me for saying it, not them for doing it. You know? Yeah,
I love it.
I'm your
I love
target.
it.
And hey, if they helping, shit, I'll come out and do a show with y'all to raise money for them. And hell. Well, anyway, I'm
I
sorry.
love it. No, I love a person who's a good storyteller. And you're definitely a good storyteller.
Well, you're a very sweet man. I don't mean that. I don't mean
In a
that.
bad
so
way.
sweet.
But I do like you. See,
Yeah.
Feel the love of this time, and I really can.
Yeah, the way I like to do this podcast is like I like to have a conversation between us. So it's not just, hey, interview, hey, who are you? It's just, hey, let's sit and talk for a while.
Well,
Enjoy it as a
went
conversation.
around several ways. Sorry, I'm rambling, but
That's okay. We do too. We're usually pretty squirrels,
I
so
hope
it's fine.
kind of, at some point we brought it all together.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
So yes, that's just what we do. We like to sit around and talk, and everybody else is doing it online. Might as well we do it online. It's nothing but simple people talking back and forth, and like I said, I watch Theo. Theo is hilarious on YouTube, TikTok, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I watch Bert Kreischer and his stuff is always hilarious.
I watched Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Joe Rogan.
And see, I like the way
saw him here. I'm so mad. But I was a little weirdly starstruck, and I don't know why. I don't even get starstruck. Here's the thing: is like I don't even get starstruck over people. But I saw him at Music City.
Yeah.
And he was watching a show, and I saw him, and I was like, I want to say hi to him, but I don't want to. I always like let people live their own lives. Like let people go be cool and go live
Absolutely.
normally. You know what I mean?
Oh, you gotta.
I don't want to be that person that's like, oh my god.
No, you don't have to be that way. See, I like to dip my toe in the water until I get a conversation going. So, okay.
So there's a strategy, is what you're telling me?
Me and Renard Hurst met Gwyneth Paltrow, and that was up to me to go talk to her. And he was the nervous one.
Renard
yes.
totally was like, Monty, you go talk to her. Renard.
He didn't think I was going to do it.
I'm coming for him later. Matter of fact, I'm calling him on the way home.
She was shooting a movie here. And, you know, we're background actors, so we're not even supposed to be, you know, talking to the main stars.
Right.
So, you know, doing breaks, and we're sitting there, you know, the background actors over here, the actors over there. So it happened to be on my birthday. So I see her sitting there with, you know, makeup artist putting on makeup and touching up stuff. And so I get within a good 10, 12 feet. And I went over and say, hey, you know, I know it's, you know, you're shooting a movie, you're doing great. I'm enjoying this whole process. I just want to say hello. It's my birthday. And this is awesome. I'm meeting you. And she was like, oh, hey, how you doing? So it was just a small conversation just to put my foot in the door and just to say something to somebody. So I felt like, why be intimidated by somebody just because of what they do? And I can't believe, like, Renard Hurst was like, what? You going over there? Yes. That was my one opportunity to go talk to Gwyneth Paltrow.
I've been so fortunate to meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
That other people knows, you know.
Yeah. See, I don't want to be starstruck.
And I've met tons of other people. I used to date a bodybuilder. I met Lou Ferrigno. I've met Hulk Hogan. I dated a bodybuilder in California, so we worked out on Venice Beach. It's like I've met famous people. I don't know why Joe Rogan was the one where I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. Hopefully this makes it across his, you know, desk someday. Joe,
That's hilarious.
Just throwing it out there.
At some point, somebody's going to be nervous to meet me.
I'm nervous around you already. What are you talking about?
That's for a different reason.
Don't take my wallet, motherfucker.
See how this goes? See, my thing is, I've been saying for a long time, you don't ever see a comedy duo on stage. I would like Abbott Costello, Dean Martin, and
Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
So I would love to bring that back.
When him and I met, that's actually how we met, because we were back and forth. It was the first night we met, and it was just back and forth for a hot minute. And he was like, hey, let's do a podcast together. I'm like, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Don't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. And that's when I realized, no, it really doesn't matter. And then when you have like Mr. Beast, who makes bazillions of dollars to do nothing. Like he just goes and looks at cool shit and does cool shit, and that's it.
So yeah, it takes what? You can do 100 videos, but you got to keep doing it and keep at it, and no telling what will hit, what will turn viral.
Oh,
that's the key word now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I do some Coach Croker stuff.
Yeah,
my stuff was. I didn't want to like do daring stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
daring stuff,
right.
You know, but I thought I'd make these videos, so I did a character named Coach Croker.
Okay.
That has gone through a losing streak. You know, won the state championship in the past, but now the kids is all getting to be sissies, and they you know, they don't want to work out no more, and they want to play video games.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the only experience they got some, you know, Madden. and so I've had fun doing that. One of my favorite lines from it is, hell, we the best 0-9 team in the state.
And be proud about it.
Oh my God, I bet that's a great character. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. And I'll be watching a damn game sometime, and Coach Croker works at a little small school called Harbor County High School. The team's the Harbor County Fighting Bullfrogs.
Yeah, Fighting Bullfrogs.
Of course, everybody, even if they get the bullfrog right, everybody forgets to say fighting. And he has to put that in for them. You know, little stuff like that come from being called the fat son of a bitch in every wide spot in the state of Alabama for 40 years. Blind too.
See, you was destined to become a comedian because a comedian have to have thick skin anyway.
Look, I enjoy, and I've had some people think, I don't know what it is either. But if I go out and tell the jokes,
yeah,
and she goes out and tell the jokes, she don't get beat up about being dirty, but I do. That's true.
That's probably
That's true.
But the thing is, you got to tell the jokes of what you know. If it's dirty, then go dirty. If it's clean, then you can go clean.
Well, I wish I could do either or.
Yeah.
So what I don't do is my first comedy album I ever bought was George Carlin.
Yeah.
And George Carlin had a bit that he did called The Seven Words You Can Never Say on TV. And I never say most of those words on stage.
Yeah.
There's no reason to.
Yeah.
right.
That's not the thought I'm trying to, and I hear other people. Now, other thing, comedy's not fair. The first album that I bought after 7 Dirty Words, or 7 Words You Can't Say on TV, was by a comedian named Richard Pryor.
We all know who that is.
Who said all of those on TV.
Well,
or at least VHS anyway.
Well, but I'm going to tell you something. I think he's the reason that all these new comedians think it's a cussing contest once they get up.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see.
You know the one I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the record.
That's crazy.
That Richard Pryor's. I can't say because it's politically incorrect. But I bought it. They got my money, and I can't tell you the name of it without getting canceled.
That's fair.
That's crazy. But see, I don't say the N word on stage.
Listen,
you're also a black man, Monty.
But still,
so that's a little bit different.
No, it ain't. It ain't different.
Yeah, but still, I just don't say it.
I don't allow this in my 420 comedy group.
Yeah.
Nobody says it.
There you go.
I'm not going to go check your DNA and see if you've got enough black background to be able to say that. No, I ain't doing that shit. Here's what it is. It's my damn group, and you can't say that shit.
There you go.
It's just fair.
Yeah.
And I ain't hating on nobody.
Yeah.
It's just like you. Go to the beach, take your shirt off. I'm good with it. But them other son bitches over there, they ain't good with it. They will call the police to you about
boobies.
About something that, like me and him, I didn't have them. But my mama did.
I never understood nude beaches anyway. I want sand everywhere.
Right.
Give me a nude resort, I go get in the pool.
I've never been to one. Can't really see me going there.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah, if you want to.
Let them people be.
Yeah. I love it. Let people be who they want to be.
Love one another. That's the simplest commandment in the Bible. It's also the hardest.
And you know what's also funny is that the internet has brought all these people. If you like a certain thing, they're gonna find a group for you. Those people who like furries or furry animals or whatever, they dress up and I'm like, there's a group for that. But
I've
back in the
seen
day,
some of that, but that's so
interesting.
Different.
Is that like a sexual thing?
To be honest,
being honest.
To be honest, I don't know. Okay. I would assume that there could be. Okay. I just don't know because I've seen children and I've seen adults, so I'm like, I don't know who this is for.
Well, they might be dressing up for a different reason.
Exactly.
You know, I hope so.
Yeah.
I know. That's another thing now.
Just because you wear leather chaps don't mean you're a cowboy.
Nope.
There's a great country song. Don't call him a cowboy till you seen him ride. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's Conway Twitty. Don't call him a cowboy.
Yeah.
Till you seen him ride. You ever heard that one?
I don't know if I heard it. But
I have
that's
not,
awesome. That's
but my
awesome.
dad was like a huge Conway Twitty fan, so I'm sure I probably have. I'm just gonna have to like go back and find it.
I think I could be wrong. I was a disc jockey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was a disc jockey back when I started. I worked for CBS Television.
Oh yeah.
For 8.5 years doing sports shows, and I met a guy named Hal Needham that hired me to do a movie with Burt Reynolds called Stroke a Race.
Oh really?
No way.
Yeah.
You were in that?
I wasn't in it.
Oh, okay. He was like, but I was there.
I was the producer's gopher.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Hank Moongene was his name, and you can check me because nobody else knows that. Nobody else in the whole world knows that. But I was Hank Moongene's gopher.
Got to start somewhere, though. I mean, but that's how you meet the people.
But you know what?
So there's that.
No, he'd end up sending other people to do stuff that he could have sent me to do. And I said something. I said, hell, I could have done that. And he looked at me and he said, but if I need something else, I got you.
You're my plan B.
No, I mean,
were you just there to entertain him?
I didn't do much.
Yeah.
Stand there and giggle when he said something funny.
Maybe that's what he needed you for.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've met Bert,
That's cool. Yeah.
Gomer, Ned Beatty.
Oh wow!
All in the same movie.
That's cool.
Oh, and Bubba Smith.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh yeah,
him?
Bubba Smith. He was in Police Academy. Football player.
Or he was a football player, you know.
Where I remember him from.
Yeah.
When he was that big old defensive end that kept trying to kill Joe Namath.
Yeah.
In Super Bowl III. That's where I remember him from. He was a great ball player. He really was a good dude. Yeah, so I mean, I just want to get those names out there. We're talking about meeting people a while ago.
I'm going to email this to Joe Rogan and be like, so, I know you're married, but that's okay because I'm not trying to fuck you. But I really, really, really just want to sit and pick your brain.
See, I like the fact that he has a variety of people on his show. That's what impresses me. Because even if he agrees with
like what you said a while ago, it's not like he says so and so, and then it's not like he's cross-examining you. It's like y'all having a conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's so much better.
Yeah. Well, and he's there to be like enlighten me. If I have the wrong idea, then tell me what the truth is, or whatever the case may be.
I agree.
Yeah.
What we're working on 3 hours in.
It just feels like
it. We at 52 minutes. So
okay.
There you go. We were almost right at an hour. So, but yeah, time flies as we do this. Always, just a nice conversation between people. And there you go.
And I do know those 7 words you can never say on television. A little callback.
I love it. When I first started, people asked, what was your biggest influence? So my parents had Bill Cosby records that me and my sister could listen to. Great storyteller. Yeah. But they also had Richard Pryor and George Carlin that we couldn't listen to. But of course, I would sneak and go listen to those. So I'm like, oh, well, now I'm a fan of everybody. And now I'm starting to branch out and find out who else is funny out there.
And it helps you get in touch with who you are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, not only do you listen to George Carlin and Bill Cosby and Richard Pryor, and I'll go back to Red Fox and Flip Wilson.
Well, yeah. People that ain't never heard George Sanford.
George Sanford.
His name really is Sanford.
Yeah.
It ain't George. But people ain't never heard him do stand-up. Have no idea what dirty is.
Exactly.
I didn't know he did stand up.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Really?
Some of the raunchiest.
So I've got to go get on the YouTubes and go check it out, huh?
I'm pretty sure.
I'll bet you Spotify,
YouTube, they all got it on there.
They all got. Hey, somebody.
It's somewhere.
Somebody was smart enough to record it.
Yeah.
Because they used to be for sale. When I got to work with Ron White one night.
Okay, there you go.
when I was talking to him. He said, yeah, hell, nobody knew who I was till the Blue Collar Comedy Tour thing. And I said, oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. I had them truck stop tapes for $2.99 with you and Bill Hicks on.
Right.
And Tim Wilson.
Wilson, yep.
So, yeah, I knew who the hell you was, and I loved you then, too, buddy.
Right.
You know.
So, yeah, I'm not sure if you've been to Zanies in Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
That Zanies, they got the walls of everybody who's been there.
No, I mean, I ain't up there.
But Ron White has an old picture up there.
Well,
and when you look at the picture, like, everybody's like, who is that?
He was in the business 18 years before that, I think.
Yeah.
And then that's been probably, how long has it been since the Blue Collar Comedy Tour?
Man, that's been...
Spencer was a baby, so my oldest son is 30.
I would have to say that's been late 90s because the early 90s was the King is a Comedy, and they came a little bit right after that.
You're right.
There you go.
You're right, with Bernie Mac.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, my God, he was hilarious.
Yes, indeed.
He was hilarious. I loved him.
So, remember I was telling you about, crap, I just went blank. Shotgun Red. Shotgun Red's son does comedy with me. Yes. So we thought we were going to come up with a comedy team like the Kings of Comedy we had was the Comedy Mafia in Nashville. So we would dress up in suits and everything and do comedy all over Nashville. So we were killing them with jokes. That was our slogan. It's like slaying them with jokes.
Well, you might
Mafia.
You might should have done it in overalls.
Yeah. Comedy Mafia overalls.
Big old straw hats. Pitchforks. Horse out in the
let's go
parking lot.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about being married to your cousin.
Yeah.
Because go ahead and play that stereotype.
There you go. Let's go all the way with it.
Let's milk that shit.
Wear concrete shoes on stage.
You think about what I'm saying? You got cover bands, right?
Oh yeah.
You can't have cover comedy.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
I guarantee you I could go out there and do some George Carlin if I listened to it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because I listen. I mean, it's all I heard, man. Because it wasn't like kids don't understand. We had 2 TV stations.
Yeah.
Now I have to go through selection 2 things to even get to where my TV stations are.
Right.
And tell it if I want to watch.
Yeah.
A cajillion damn, I don't know how many movies is available.
Yeah.
But it's incredible.
Right.
It's incredible how much entertainment there is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't. There's no way in hell I could explain to my grandchildren.
Yeah.
I mean, I still look back at my grandma and stuff, and I got one picture of her when she was like 18. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Apparently, she didn't have an iPhone to take.
No.
But it's amazing, ain't it? How much
access we have now.
Well, see, I was telling my son this other day. I grew up playing Pong as a video game.
Ding, ding, and then Donkey Kong came. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong
Mario,
came.
Yeah, it was all that. And now he's playing these 3D games and like Madden. Oh my goodness, these games are just so realistic now. I said, do you know where it started from? Where we started from? It's 2 paddles.
If you want to cut that, start another one. I'm good. I don't care, buddy. I mean, I'm with you. I know that we've gone a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Hell, Joe Rogan's is 4 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Let me go pee at some point.
Yeah.
You know, my age is telling them.
Well, look, I'll tell you what, we will stop it.
Let's stop this one, and then if we want to keep going, we can in a minute.
So, yes, thank you for coming, Gary. You've been awesome.
I'm glad that you had me over.
Yeah, this is
Thanks,
cool.
Gary.
We definitely have to have you back.
If we come up to your neck of the woods, we're going to come mob your house and hang out with your wife.
Listen, next week's the Yankee invasion.
Oh, that's right. We should go mob the wedding.
The Yankee invasion.
We'll be the comic relief.
God almighty, don't come in. I will have to defend the home.
All right, on that note, we're out of here. Peace.
Hey, look.